The proverb I chose is actions speak louder than words. I chose this proverb because it's very familiar to me. My mom has always said it to me all throughout my life. And I also chose this proverb because it reminded me of a passage in the Bible, 1 John 3:18. It's, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and with truth." This verse correlates with this proverb, which is completely attainable when it comes to actions that need to be taken in order to help those you love. For example, you might have to take your Saturday morning and help a friend move in, or help out at your church, or help your family member in any way. When you are able to give your time and sacrifice your money, you are showing through actions how much you care, and that speaks loudly. And it's sometimes all someone needs is someone to be nice, someone to help them. Like, if you saw an elderly woman carrying groceries and struggling, all you would have to do is go over to her and help her, and maybe find out if there's more stuff wrong with her, more things that she's going through, and you can help her through actions. While researching this proverb, I came across two different universities that did research on this. And the first one is University of Lincoln, and the article is by George Mather. He states that perception of movement is a fundamental to many of our everyday social interactions. But simply judging speed is itself a very complex task. When you see somebody walking, you don't know how fast they're actually going. That information can be very useful because it might tell you something about their intentions, but it's surprisingly difficult to make an accurate judgment. The second article I found was by Jennifer J. Brace, Bruce Morton, and Yuko Munakata from the University of Colorado of Boulder, and the University of Western Ontario, London, Ontario, Canada. And their article basically said that with children, and anyone really, you need to physically take action in order to get them to do what you want them to, instead of just verbally saying it. Like, if for example, after sorting cars by one rule, children will reliably persevere with the rule even when they are clearly repeatedly instructed to switch to a new rule. So, in order to have them switch to the new rule, you would have to show them with actions instead of verbally. Now, I am very aware of this in my life because my dad tends to be a people pleaser, so he'll usually say something and not follow through with actions in doing it. For example, like, he might forget to put the toaster away in the morning and say, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow," but it never gets done. Now, that's so minuscule compared to so many other things, but one little thing can carry on to something so much bigger, and eventually can turn out really bad for him. So it's crucial that you don't just say what you think people want to hear. You need to take action. And I believe that no matter how you interpret this proverb, it all means the same thing. If you talk the talk with no action, then words don't mean anything. Thanks for listening.